Welcome. I'm Amy, an intuitive spiritual teacher, peace minister, healer, law of attraction coach, pet psychic, true love guru, and your biggest cheerleader. Serving the whole world from my headquarters in Texas, I'm here to guide and empower you through this great awakening in truth and consciousness. Join my private membership association today at awakenedalliance.org, where you can purchase an emergency, video, or remote reading. Join my Daily Boost subscription for extra energetic support. Ask a question on my Ask Amy Q&A, including True Love Spreads. Talk with other like-minded people in my forum, or even sign up for personal mentoring. Always check beneath my videos for my latest links and timestamps, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day.
Hey, soul sisters, how you doing? So, here's another Divine Masculine report for the month of November. A little bit late, but still here nonetheless. All right, so of course, first and foremost, we have to check in with Miss Mary Magdalene, right? So let's see what Mary has to say about the month of November. Mary, what do you want to tell true love couples? And just a reminder, you guys, if you are wondering about true love or twin flames or soulmates or how to tell them apart or what to do with a karmic and how to know if you're a karmic or not, and any of those questions, please go to my playlist all about true love, and you will find all the answers you're seeking. Even though they were made years ago, the information is still correct and it still stands. So it's very valuable information, and kind of like some of the stuff you kind of have to know. Otherwise, you're going to go through a lot of suffering needlessly. Whereas if you understood the journey, you would feel so much better. If that sounds like a daunting task to go through my playlist, then at least go to my videos tab on my website and just watch the 3 true love videos that are there. And you'll be, you'll have a good feel on it. Yeah. Okay. Mary Magdalene, what do you have to say? Mother Mary. Interesting. Okay, so Mary points to Mary. Okay, I'm not even sure what this one would say. Let's see. And I just got gratitude, like be in a state of gratitude. Oh, you being in a state of gratitude is bringing in things for you to be grateful for this month. A harvest is what I just got. Dearest one, let me get my magnifying glass. Dearest one, I ask you to surrender the fear and anxiety you hold for a loved one's well-being, and trust all will turn out for the highest good of all concerned. This current situation is simply part of your loved one's life experience and learning. A blessing eventually stems from this current event. Remember, at the heart of all creation, only love exists. Allow a divine love to stir within your heart. Feel it move the earth and stars as the miracle of life forever unfolds. Have faith in the universal spirit of life, and know that you and those dear to you are eternally protected. I shower your loved one with protective and healing light, so please don't worry. So let me do a blessing for your loved one right now, for the both of you, for divine counterpart love couples. Some of you have a divine counterpart and don't even know it. So don't be listening to this video saying to yourself, oh, well, if only I had a true love. Well, you probably do. Most likely you do at this time, because, yeah, you're here to serve a purpose. So, and if you learn about the true love journey, you might actually realize or find out, or it might pop in your head who the person is. And it could be somebody from your past. It usually is somebody who comes back from your past and finally confesses their feelings for you. That's typical. All right. So, not feeling sorry for yourself. I know it's the holidays and everything, and everybody wants a loved one. And so many true love couples are in separation, but there are also a lot of unions that are going to be happening soon. And even if you're not one of those that are coming into union over the holidays, treat yourself as your own true love, you know? Okay, so here's your blessing. Relax your shoulders. Shishi na teke sa se hela upon bama mahana ai. Hala ki san se shi ke he upon tai. Hala san si shi ke upon hopo he en. Hala isen se se la popo mana taken hai shin she he la I ke en. Poma hama an tai shin she la I san se. Shele kipim pempa na I hui san se shike na tai san. Now I just saw an evil eye, so that's an indicator that you guys are definitely protected. So you guys just got that confirmed. So let's figure out which guide is guiding you guys at this time as well. All right, Mary Magdalene, Spirit, God, please let us know, for the collective of the divine feminines watching and those divine masculines who are spying, which guide is guiding true love at this time, please. Artemis, brave spirit. Okay. If you watch the world, if you watch the world update that also is coming out around the same time as this one, make sure you watch that, because I've had this sneaking suspicion that that message was pretty much for the masculines, because masculines are being called out right now to take a role of leadership and be in their emperor power. The feminines were called into their empress power when I put that video out. Now it's like Spirit is focusing on men rising up. So, and I forgot to say that in that video, but it was kind of obvious. So Artemis kind of continues. And when you see a stag, it's a promise of union. So, and both of these cards, I believe, were Greek, which is really interesting. And I'm using a Greek Delphic deck, or I was in the world update. So brave spirit, brave spirit. You may be feeling filled with self-doubt, but Artemis is here to fire up your courage. Be daring and step into uncharted territory. Watch the fears just melt away as you embrace your inner warrior. Developing self-sufficiency is a positive step for you now. And I feel like this is feminines and masculines, because the feminines have to, heal their abandonment issues. Well, both of you, I feel, are going through very similar things right now. But you got to heal those abandonment issues and learn to be there truly for yourself and be autonomous and not have to rely on other people's opinions, other people's advice. It's like we really have to go in and listen to our intuitions right now. Do you ever spend time alone to nourish your inner self? Artemis invites you to view solitude as an essential spiritual practice, especially if you rarely have an interval between intimate relationships or are always surrounded by people. Yeah, especially, right? The wilderness is a term that describes both the uncultivated natural world and a state of inner oneness that has always existed within you. The wilderness within can often be discovered through communion with the external wilderness. Whether it's a spiritual retreat in the forest or just an hour away from regular life in the local park, meditating, or just asking yourself, what might my brave spirit want me to know? Let the answer arrive like one of Artemis's arrows. Let this arrow pierce and dissolve all your fears of independence, adventure, and new territories. So, venturing into new territories, here's additional meanings. Be proactive in women's rights and or initiatives that protect women from harm or injustice. So if that was already something you were being called to or you're about to be, go for it. Take a vision quest or natural retreat. Engage in outdoor pursuits such as hiking, horse riding, or wild swimming. Being more independent will benefit you right now. My spirit is free. I am my own authority. All right. So isn't that like, and everything going on in our world is also like, I feel it's totally paralleling true love as well. So, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Artemis, for helping us be brave in our solitude. Okay, and please give us a spirit animal that's helping true love at this time, please. What spirit animal is helping true love couples at this time that are in separation specifically? Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless this world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. So a lot of you are going to be coming into union, I feel. And in so doing, you're bringing some light and some miracles to a crazy time, right? You're bringing some balance. So anything you're intuitively guided to do to follow your heart, definitely act on that. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at their spread. All right. How are the divine masculines? I was going to bring out another deck right now. Let me pause this while I go grab that deck. Okay. So generally speaking, now, if you've got a personal remote reading from me, then I would go into specifics for you, and this would be designed just for you. But we're dealing with a collective energy right now. So this is what's going on for most of you who are watching right now. So to see if it resonates. By resonating, it means that there might be some information in it that you know that your masculine has told you, or you happen to know that, or that makes a lot of sense to you that that's what he would be feeling and thinking right now with what you guys have been through and whatnot, right? That's what resonating is. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. So whoa, where'd it go? Oh, wow. He's breaking free of some kind of something that was holding him back, and he's unstoppable. He's going to take action out of integrity, and he's full of joy doing it. Very happy energy. And the sun, and maybe because he wants to have a child with you, or maybe it's because of he's thinking of his child and his child's best good, or children even. I feel like purity and innocence with that. It's not a unicorn, I don't think. I think it's a white horse, but still. Oh, look at the sunflowers. And I happen to have sunflowers right here on my table. I don't have them in the picture right here, but I do in my world update. So another hint that what's going on in our world is happening with our true love couples as well. So it looks like the masculines are being called up and they're actually going for it. That's amazing. Okay. So that was just like a little wink, but let's do his spread. All right. Now, masculine does not mean a male. It means the person who runs away from love. If you watched my videos, you would know that. Okay. So right now, it looks like the masculines are really afraid they're going to miss out on you. It's probably because it's coming into the holidays and they know how heartbroken you would be if they don't do anything. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, the cool thing is that they know that you are their wish fulfillment. You're their ultimate dream come true. You're their retirement plan. You're like what they're planning on for the rest of their lives. They know they want to spend the rest of their lives with you, and they miss you terribly right now. They know that you are their true love. They know you're their true love, and they are planning on that, planning on having success and victory with you, shouting it from the rooftops, being totally proud of you guys finally coming together. So he's thinking about you a lot, he or she. I feel like this person might be, your person might be learning how to break through some self-imposed prison when it comes to either you guys collaborating and working together as a team, or could be actually working together, collaborating on a project. They're trying to gather up the strength and the faith that this is all going to work. And it feels like they have been just like tossing and turning at night over this. And they have a lot of regret over things that they've said that were a little too harsh, a little too direct, a little too, well, masculine, harsh, straight to the point. And maybe even somebody, okay. I feel like some of them wanted to come off like a saint, and they were actually being a people pleaser. So, it's kind of like hiding under, it's like they're not admitting the truth to themselves, and they might have been harsh with you in that process. I guess one thing I'm feeling with this too is they're getting the strength and the self-awareness to see that what they're putting themselves through is all on them. So they're starting to take personal responsibility, and they know that they need to do something about it, and something involving having faith enough to speak his truth. And it could be that he needs to speak his truth because of the regrets of the past. He knows that that's like what he owes you, like what you've been needing from him or wanting from him to like make it better. And he wants to do right by you. And I feel like pulling a pet card with that. Huh? I think there's a spirit or other supernatural energy in our home. Have you also been noticing? Should we do a clearing? So, he's listening to his intuition more, but I feel like maybe even somebody could be doing black magic on him. So let's do a blessing right now to help these guys out. Isn't that funny? These are the pet cards, but they are so relevant sometimes. Okay. So let's just, they want the end of a difficult period. So the feeling like things are working against them, even in their environment, like electronics not working right, or like, like trying to go forward and do things that are supportive of what they're trying to accomplish, and they keep hitting a wall, is what I feel. They're wanting to offer you up a miracle. They're wanting to bring some kind of commitment forth to hold on to you there, and they're trying to get up the courage to do that. It looks like they do from that little wink we got from God at the beginning of this. So let's just do a blessing right now to support the masculines and any kind of negative energy in their homes, or any kind of black magic or any of that stuff. All right. Hama shishina taisan se ela hai ke pinta ampon shishi san se sen a poga e ala a shishin tiin san se. Somebody put pins in him like he's a what do you call it? Voodoo, like voodoo. Chain la hai san se e ke la on ha papa pama natin chichela ha. Unicorns and fairies are going to be surrounding him now. And unicorns, these things feel like they don't have a lot of power, or people think that they don't have a lot of power, but they're very strong. Unicorns are really badass. You would think that they're just like fluffy, but no. And fairies are masters of illusion. So purity and illusion are the masculines like superpowers right now. They're like, these guys are helping them with that. Hai shikin te pima ama ana. They're being protected while they're in a cocoon transforming right now. Feels like when they pop out, it's like they don't even start like from a little thing. They just go poop, and they're like a full-grown man with a sword on his horse kind of feel is what I just got. I got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is always about like just rushing in and getting to the point. Like, let's do this already. Making it happen. All right. So let's get some further indicators as to where the masculines are at. Now, this is my notes from your beloved ghoster available on my website. So what else would the masculines want to say to their feminines right now, please? So they want the end of this too, and they want to offer you commitment. It's going to be wish fulfillment for them too. And they are becoming more self-aware. So I'm watching all you say or do publicly, and maybe driving by even, asking folks about you or finding anything out I can. I just don't want you to go anywhere, and I want to stay apprised. So that goes right along with this other card, wanting to hold on to you. So that's, if you're wondering why they're spying on you and why they don't just talk to you or whatever, it's because right now they're just trying to gather as much information as they can to keep apprised of your situation while they go through some stuff. If you haven't heard from me because I'm on vacation or I'm taking a break away from everything and anything and everything to feel refreshed and renewed for a new and strong start with you. So it's possible he's gotten rid of a karmic and he's healing from that. And that is wonderful. I don't see, because I don't see any breakup cards here. So it's like I just heard full steam ahead. So it looks like they may have, a lot of you, it's not going to pertain to every one of you, but a lot of them have left their karmic situation. The karmic situation is the unhealthy, toxic relationship that they go in to get beat up in, so that they learn to value peace and learn to value, striving for a harmonious relationship with someone. I've been putting out messages publicly that are meant for your eyes only. I hope you're getting them. Please keep a lookout for any memes, stories, posts, or songs, because I'm trying to let you know you're on my mind. So he could be, just look at his social media, look at his playlist, look anywhere that you can for any clues and hints that he's giving you that you're on his mind, because he does miss you very much. He might also be dealing with a lack of money right now. I feel like some spilled milk. He's crying over spilled milk. But I feel like he also knows that you guys can build an empire together. So, and he's been praying for miracles. May this difficult time be over, and maybe come together and work together and collaborate to bring forth something we have a lot of faith in, something that we feel really, really good about. All right. I'm thinking of you right now, and it's putting a smile on my face. I can't wait till we're face to face. I always get giddy the closer I get to coming to see you. I'm closer than you think. That's interesting. Despite how anything appears, I am faithful to you. You have and hold my heart. So these are some things he's got on his mind, perhaps before he reaches out to you. If he truly has left the karmic, and he's taking time to heal, which is so awesome. That's a great, healthy sign. If he's in between relationships, taking time for himself, that's exactly where you want him. And if you pray anything for your masculine, please do not ever use black magic. Please do not ever force them against their will. The best thing you can possibly do is to pray that they love themselves. I had a feminine the other day say, well, but if we're praying to help, like, she's part of the daily boost. She goes, well, if you're praying to help my masculine, if you're trying to help improve his life as well, or whatever, does that mean, though, that he'll settle into his karmic life and that he'll be happier there and he'll stay stuck there? And I started laughing. I was like, that's not what spirit would intend. No. Spirit's intention is always to bring you to your highest timeline, is always to try to, spirit guides you to higher and higher levels of leveling up and being more self-reflective, being more self-aware. It supports you in the deepest level that you actually need, not appearances and not fakeness. It's not going to support you in fakeness. It's going to help you come to your ultimate truth. So if you're going to pray anything, just pray that your masculine love himself, because if your masculine loves himself, he's going to come for you. That's just how it works. When we love ourselves, we open ourselves up to them too. I'm sorry. He's going to be saying that he's sorry. And that's a good thing. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just, I think, a really great gesture that both of you be able to apologize for your own part. When you are so intense, it's hard to take in what might be valid about what you're saying. Or maybe you've just been a little harsh in your words, and it's a little off-putting or a little hard to digest when it comes that way. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's my own craziness. Trust me to get through it. So ultimately, even if those words were hard to swallow, it's like he ultimately knows that he's, you've been doing the absolute best that you can with the situation without being able to communicate with him. And, with whatever tools you've got, he knows you're coming from a good place and have good intentions, and that he's kind of been the one that's been putting a kink in things. But I mean, they all do through that stage, through that separation phase. They're supposed to. So they need to not give themselves too bad of a time either. I forgive you completely. It never happened. So he's striving for you guys to get back to this place where you can say this to each other. Like, you know what? It's let bygones be bygones. The past is the past. We know that the present is the only real thing that there is. There is no future. There is no past. There is only the present moment and what we are creating in it. So I'm so sorry I couldn't hear you sooner. So it could be also that he's starting to listen beneath what you're saying. what is she truly saying here? Like maybe he would shut you off before when you would sound like that, when you would get frustrated or upset or something. And he would just be like, talk to the hand. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm the one, I'm the victim or whatever. Maybe he's actually starting to see that he's admitting, I was projecting. I was the one. I was the one that was causing problems here. You've never, I haven't seen any valid proof of anything I've ever thought that you might be doing. They do get really jealous. Yeah, you're actually the very mature, grounded, solid one. And so then they want to match your energy. And look at that. They're coming to you unstoppably, again with the Chariot, for a passionate new start. So he's going to send you some kind of a little message. You're a queen and he feels like a kid, but I feel like he's only going to feel like a kid initially. Once you guys get over those first initial like awkward moments of talking after a while, look at this, miracles, 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 happy family, happy family. You guys, these are the last little things shaking off, the last little insecurities shaking off. Before you guys can come into union, some of you. There's something really important I need to say to you, and I would like you to truly listen and not react, at least for 5 minutes anyway. And I just said this in the World Report too, that right now we have to learn to listen to each other and truly strive to understand the other person, truly, without trying to be defensive and argue our point. So important to be able to just let it all in and find the commonality between you and validate that. And then that's where you guys will feel like you're on the same team. That's the way to go forward. I know I've really hurt you. What can I do that would help you trust me again? So they really want to repair things. They really want to make this better. And it sounds to me like a lot of these guys are going to come forward and have some communication with you. And it may be about a commitment, that they want a commitment with you and that they regret not having the strength and staying in that worried place with a lack mentality, because they know you're ultimately their true love and they want to go shout it from the rooftops. Okay, so we're going to pull some spirit guides for some guidance for you at this time. Progress. I just got progress. Be conscious of your breath and sensations in your body more often. Splitting your attention between your body and the material world increases your peace, vitality, and intuitive abilities. So both of you are learning to rely on your intuition, and that's super, super going to be your superpower as a couple. And right underneath that is, we wish you could see you like we see you. You're breathtaking from here. I feel like this is also a message about those of you who don't like your body or have your insecurities or, whatever. It's like if you think of your partner and your partner paying you a certain compliment, if you feel like you'd be like, what, are you crazy? Like, no, I'm not that pretty, or no, I'm not that this or whatever. You need to work on that, whatever that is. Everybody's got their insecurities, but you need to be able to see yourself the way that your partner sees you. It's called self-love. And if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be a good partner. So it's important that you just take this. If you take nothing from this video, this is the thing that you do take away from it. Okay. Go make a list of those things that if he complimented you on, you would say, no, it's not true. And that you would push him away about it. Again, go work on that. Go start to love yourself in that area, in that way. Please just let go. You're clinging too tightly to what you want as if it's eluding you. This is only pushing it away. Have faith it's coming, because it is. And I just heard ding, 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 ding. So the fairies are like excited about something. No one else can make you feel or do anything. You either buy into their story or you don't. If their story makes you feel bad, just choose a better story and take your power back. Good people who've endured tough times are the peace-loving warriors and saints of tomorrow. It's all happening to make you impenetrable. Now, these are my spirit cards that are available on my website. So there's a reason you've been put through what you've been put through, you guys. Appreciate it and love it for the gift that it is, because it's ultimately a miracle. And it's going to make you guys so strong. All right. Is there any last message? Mary Magdalene wants to say something one more time. All right. Mary, what would you like to say to us? What would you like to say to the collective true love couples, please? What would you like to say to the collective true love couples, please? Believe. I just got believe. Confusion. Confusion. Oh, it's right in back of color, which is funny because color was on the world update. Okay, confusion. Conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love and that which you think you must do. At the heart of this issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You are afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself time. If possible, take a short break away from it all, which it looks like they're doing. Bring some peace and quiet into your life, and over the coming days, things will get clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Others will understand in time. Absolutely. This is time for the masculines to put the people-pleasing aside and to put themselves first. And everything will fall into place after that, and everybody will ultimately be happy. And those who are not happy for you and your decision, masculines, they never really cared about you that deeply in the first place. They were just after something. So why are you wasting your time people pleasing those people who don't even care about you, when you really look at it? So I'm going to do a blessing to help the masculines to help them with their people pleasing, help them to make a good, clear decision based on the love they have in their hearts and loving themselves, putting themselves first for once. All right. Happy shinshena ahla ahengen. Happy mumumahamaan. Hala shishinken ta isan se. Hala uhumpamahana tikina aishishinke isa se. Halipimpe huma amaana tikina shishinke la. Sanse hela ha mamaan. Hala shishinda taisen se lakihipona anataishin. Halake pum pumaha ona change. Hala sase na taike. All right, you guys. Hope this gave you some encouragement. And I hope you guys have a beautiful November. Please report back in the comments below anything that especially resonated or sharing your story with everybody else, or reporting good news if something wonderful happens between you and your person. And have a wonderful holiday season also, because this is the only masculine report I'm going to give out for November. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.